let's talk playing the piano in front of other people, specifically the piano, but all instruments. I have seen so many pianists playing where they're seated at the keyboard facing the audience. They've got the keyboard in front of them, they're playing it, but the back of the keyboard is facing the audience. And the audience, all the audience can see is this headshot. They can't see the hands. People need to see what you're doing with your hands. They need to see your skill, how you're doing it. And if you are trying to even attract students, they need to see that. But even if you're not attracting students, you need to get your compliments from what people see, what you can do. They see your skill and your dexterity and your experience and your dynamics by seeing your hands. You know, a flute player does not play hiding what they're doing behind a table or a partition. A guitarist does not sit behind a table so you can't see what he's doing. A saxophonist does not sit or stand behind something so that you can't see the instrument or what he's doing with his hands. So the same is true with playing piano or keyboard. We need to let the audience see what we're doing, which means don't place your keyboard so that all the audience can see is your headshot. Turn the keyboard sideways, so that the audience is to your right. They then can see your right hand playing the keys of the piano. They can see both your hands. Your right hand is closest to them. If you want to look at your audience, you can look out, but look to the right. But this way, you're actually giving a fuller performance of your skills. People will get a better experience of what you're playing and what you're doing. Instead of, if they can't see your hands and your body movement, they're only hearing what you're playing. So you just as well could play a recording of your music. So that is my tip for performers with piano or keyboard. Turn your keyboard to the side so the audience sees you and your hands. It'll make for a much better production, a much better performance. That's my tip here today.